Out and about. Thought we would hop on and go live for a minute. Just kind of finishing work. So we do work together. We work out together. We work together. We're always together. So listen, today we just wanted to give you guys a little tip. Jeffrey is a member of Planet Fitness, and I was watching the news the other day, and they're running a special for $15. So y'all know I've been trying to do my little home workout exercises. I don't know why. I'm gonna get back in the gym, but I've been doing my exercises at home and filming those videos. I'll probably do one a day too. And anyway, but Jeffrey wanted to tell you about the discount, how it works. And again, we just all about that healthy thing. So just share little tips and gems as we come on the channel. So I'll let Jeffrey tell you. And again, welcome. For those of you who do not know, what we do on the channel is we come on and we share healthy recipes. We find different food finds that we come up with, different foods like we did dragon fruit and just different things we find that are interesting, different seasonings, and just share a little bit of our life with you guys while we're trying to walk this healthy journey. We don't do it perfectly, but we are trying. So Jeffrey gonna tell you about the Planet Fitness hookup right quick.
All right, so they had the $15 one, so per month. So I have the next level up with the black, I don't know, black card guest or type of thing. So I just asked what the $15 was, because you never know, does that mean did they combine something, or if you don't know about a deal, you don't know if you're missing out on something. So she explained that it was dealing with you don't get a chance to go into the other little rooms, because you go in a little room with the black card with the massage chairs, and I think you wouldn't be able to bring like an extra person with you. So I bring Kimberly when she does come with me. Then I can bring her with me in there for free as a guest. So that's not going to work, because there's no sense of us having to pay for two memberships. So anyway, that off the record, when I getting paid anything. I enjoy the one that I go to. It's by the house. They started it or opened it up probably about a year and a half ago, which was great. And I like it because, like they say in there, it's not. I've been to other gyms, and it's like a show depending on where you go. I mean, I guess it just depends. I guess it could be the same thing, but in any case, you don't feel out of place.
They say no judgment
Yeah,
zone.
that's what no judgment zone. And sometimes you go in there, and the only people that are in there, I mean, they're like fit tight, and you're kind of like, oh, I look kind of out of place there. But that's not the case, because there's all different types of people that are in there, and they're all different stages of their journey. So I enjoy going there. I normally go earlier in the day, where it's not a lot of people, and so it's a little bit more quieter. I went in there last week in the evening, probably around 6 o'clock, which I normally don't go around
Tell
that
the
time.
people what you're talking about, because a lot of people just joined.
Oh, well, if you just joined, I'm talking about Planet Fitness, and we're just talking about our healthy journey, and particularly on the commercials, they're talking about $15. They were pushing, they're advertising that, and I found out that it means it's just you going in there. You don't get a chance to go in as a black card guest or a black card rooms. In other words, they have other areas that you can go to. I guess you scan your card and you can go
It's
in
that
there.
water chair too.
That water chair, whatever that is, which I'm gonna do. I just have never done it before.
Oh, it's nice.
And
I did it with Karen.
yeah, and you never, and then you
Let me see. I could do the camera like this for now.
it's better. Yeah. So you can't bring a guest with you. So, but in any case, I like going there, especially like I said earlier in the day. I have my schedule allows me to do that. Obviously, people come in the later in the evening, which I went last week. It was a little bit more people. It wasn't bad. I've been to other locations even during the course of the day, and it was like, man, the other location I've been to, they only had maybe like one, maybe two of an exercise machine, so you had to almost fight for it. So I'm on there doing like my cardio on the treadmill, and I'm seeing the machine that I want to go to next because all the other ones is taken. So I'm like, okay, well, as soon as one of those gets off, I got to run over there and put something on that towel over there, so I know, so they know that it's being used. So I don't go to that one anymore. That Planet Fitness. I think it's just a lot of people go there. But anyway, that has been a good experience for me.
How
And
long you usually stay at the gym?
I'm in there probably about 45 minutes. I mean, I need to do longer. But anyway, I just started back with my cardio. So I walk first, and I get a little sweat going on, and I go and do some weights. Depends if it's arms or legs, and just kind of rotate depending on what it is. And I can feel it if I focus on like do a number of reps on the same area, like stomach, whatever. You can feel it. So, but and that's what you're looking for. You want to get some sort of tension or pain or soreness or whatever you want to call it, because it's working, and it's working. So you need to do a little bit of both. You need to do your cardio as well as your exercising your muscles, because I notice, because I'm getting older, I noticed like my arms around that area right there, and it was kind of, it had a little flap on there. I'm just like, ooh, I've never seen that before. So as you get older, your body is changing. So I'm like, okay, well, I'm gonna have to work at that, because you can lose weight.
Hold
But
on. So men get the flap too, y'all.
Yeah.
Men get the flap. Hey, Valerie.
Yeah.
Men body change too. So y'all need to be on this healthy channel with us.
Yeah. So I realized, I know I have to do, you have to do a little combination of both, as far as your exercising your muscles, as well as the being able to do the cardio to lose that, get your heart pumping. I'm not an expert, so I may be saying stuff that's out of whack, or not in line, or correct. So don't say, well, really what you should be doing is this. I mean, I don't know. But
you get a free personal trainer too.
Well, yeah, you do have a trainer in there.
Is that with the $15?
I don't know. That part I don't
Probably
know.
not.
I don't know. Probably just enough for you to get in there. But in any case, that's where I've been going back to, especially since it's been cold. I normally like to go to the park, but I know I need to be at the doing the exercise.
Hey, Norma,
Yeah.
Live.
Yeah.
Hey, Bo Page, how you doing?
So I like going to the park, but it's been really cold. So, and but I know I need to do this year. I'm going to try to stick to it more with the gym, because I need to work my muscles. So last year I did a lot of just walking at the park. When it was like really, really hot, I would go to the gym a few days, but I need to stick to it a little more to get a more balanced result. So that's me for the moment right now.
Hey guys, so yeah, I just wanted Jeffrey to share his Planet Fitness experience. That sun is really bright. What's going on, Norma? How are you? I'm going to answer everybody's comments too, y'all. I'm just really behind on my comments, but I thank you guys for all your support as always. Bo, what's up? What's up? So yeah, so I haven't been going to the gym with him, but I been doing my workouts, and I've been loving those actually. So look out for more workout videos. I've been buying equipment, different equipment now. I'm excited about that. Hey Timothy, what's up? What's up? So I've been buying different equipment, and I'm just excited for everything. It's the first of the year, I always get pumped up at the first, trying to get ready for this summertime, because it's coming quickly. The summertime is coming quickly, people. You want to be, I ain't trying to get in a bathing suit necessarily, but I got clothes I'm trying to wear. So I can see myself shaping up and just doing better. Any other tips you have for today, Jeff?
The other tip is also be mindful of obviously the food that you're eating, especially if you do like a lot of fiber, that you want to keep, and drink a lot of water. Normally I drink this big gallon thing. If I start doing the course in the morning, that's when I drink a lot of it. I can drink some water now when I get home, but I'm not going to drink a lot, like to drink all of it, or almost do the whole gallon thing, because otherwise by the night, well, I probably could start now. Well, I don't know, but in any case, I know I'll be up back and forth, back and forth. If I do like in the evening try to drink too much water, it's gonna be a bad night because I'm like up every half an hour running back and forth to the bathroom because it's it's coming out. So which is good because it drinking a lot of water makes helps your metabolism, builds up your metabolism. So I you have to be really on purpose. Okay, when I get up, I'm gonna start drinking water, blah blah blah. I'm gonna drink this X amount, and that way it won't be so bad before by the time it's to go to bed. So
We had a comment. Hold on.
okay.
Comment. Norma says drink 128 ounces a day and she starts early.
Yes.
Yeah, she's right.
Right.
She's right.
Starting earlier, the better, so that it's not a problem later on. Because otherwise, then you need to sleep and you get too tired. And the next day, I don't want to go exercise. Just whatever the case might be. So
yeah, up and down in that bathroom all
yeah,
night.
and by like the 10th time, it's just like, okay, this is not fun. So what I was talking about is about making sure you eat stuff with a lot of fiber in there, because that also helps as you go to go to do the number 2 there, that poo poo, and then when you do that that also helps as well. I mean, well, I know if depending on what I've eaten, if I've checked my weight before and after. Let me put it this way, and I'm like, oh my goodness, that was a lot of weight there. So you could check your weight before and after you're going back and forth to the restroom, and because if you eat the wrong stuff or not drink a lot of water, not a lot of fiber, then it's just kind of sitting in there, and it takes a little longer for it to come out. So
yeah, I have a lot of digestive issues. Y'all already know that. I wanted to share one thing with y'all. If you suffer from any kind of acid reflux too, I had strawberries and grapes last night, and it caused so much heartburn for me this morning. And it's funny because I would have thought it would have hit sooner, but it happened this morning, and oh my God, my chest was hurting. I felt like I was having a heart attack. If you know, you know. So I took 4 Tums, and it went away. And I will tell you this about Tums, guys. If you have to take Tums for heartburn and stuff, be cautious because your blood work can tell everything. One time I was taking so many Tums. This is before I had my gallbladder surgery, and they could see it in my numbers, right? And it was so funny. So the doctor said, well, hey, your calcium level is really high. And I was like, well, why is it so high? And she was like, and I told her, I said, oh, I've been taking a lot of Tums. So they can see everything in your numbers. They can see if you got high blood pressure. That's why Jeff and I are really big about going to the doctor. If you've not been to the doctor, we're going to recommend you go. If that's what you do, we're not telling you have to go. Everybody's grown. So we never tell nobody what they have to do. But we're really big on making sure we keep those doctor's appointments. Oops, I ain't want y'all to see him yawning.
oh,
This is live, though.
uh-oh, sorry, I wasn't.
So, yeah. But we're really big on getting to those doctor's appointments, especially my male people out there. A lot of times y'all don't go, and some of my female people, y'all don't go to the doctor the way you need to. I try to go at least 2 to 3 times a year. I do almost like a quarterly checkup, just because I want some doctors to put some eyes on me. If something is wrong, I want them to find it soon. And that's why my dad lived so long. My dad, well, he was 78 when I lost him, but we used to joke and say he was a hypochondriac because he would go to the doctor if he sneezed too hard, right? We had great insurance, and some of us don't have insurance. If you don't, I'm gonna leave another tip with you, is self-pay. If you did not know, that's an option when you go to the doctor. Let them know you do not have insurance, and sometimes they'll do what's called self-pay, and they'll give you a discounted rate. So because we're self-employed, Jeff and I, there's been times when the insurance, it costs more to use the insurance than it does to pay out of pocket. So we will use self-pay, and they'll give you a discount. So just in case, so try to get to a doctor at least annually to get your numbers. You want to check your A1C, that's your blood sugar, that's a 3-month radius. You want them to check your blood pressure, your cholesterol. So know your numbers, right? We're afraid of our money numbers, and we're afraid of our health numbers, and those are most important. I could probably ask you who won the game on Sunday. You could tell me what points, But I asked you about your A1C. One time I was with a group of friends of ours. There was a bunch of male in the group, males, and I was talking to them about their numbers, and only one of them knew what their numbers were. The rest of them did not have no clue what their numbers were. So, again, this channel is all about helping people to stay on top of it. I hope we can help you and motivate you. You guys motivate us, by your comments. I am going to get to your comments, so give me a couple days. I'm going to answer everybody's comment. But we really appreciate the support on the channel. And if you're not a subscriber, go ahead, because we're always dropping gems. Again, it could be financial, it could be health. We're just all about here because all of it goes together. I said that in another video. Your health is not just the number on the scale. Your health is your spiritual walk, your financial walk, your mental health. Okay. And being fully transparent, I am going to the doctor on Friday. I thought it was like a sty on my eye, but it's actually a cyst. I showed it to you guys a few weeks ago because I was asking y'all for some tips on how to get rid of it. But it was determined. I did a telehealth medicine appointment, and not sure if you guys are aware of this, but check your insurance. Again, listen to me because we're always dropping gems. I did a free telehealth appointment. We have Kaiser now, and we were able to. I did a free appointment with the doctor. He looked at it. He was like, "No, ma'am, it's not a sty. It's actually a cyst." So I'm going in on Friday and see can they drain it or what's going to be the procedure. And then I'm going to see another doctor. I think I have an ingrown toenail. This is probably too much information, but I'm telling you all this because, one, I want you to know that you may have benefits that you're not even taking advantage of. So again, this is new for us this year with Kaiser. We had them like 10 years ago, and they just sent something in the mail. So reading is fundamental. A lot of us don't like to read. Let's just keep it 100. But anyway, I was reading it and said you can call a doctor for free. So I did. And schedule an online appointment, and I did. So he looked in my eye, and I'll show y'all right here. You see that in the corner? You see that in the corner. So I'm gonna see. My sister had told me to put some like a compress on it, and she told me to do cold, but when I googled it said hot, and he said I could try it too, but he don't think it's gonna go away. So he said it's a full blown cyst at this point. So he asked me, was it bothering me? I told him no. But I am still going to go to the doctor on Friday because I don't want it to get bigger where it isn't an impediment to my vision. So I'll show y'all one more time. So it's right there. And I want to pop it my doggone self, but I don't want to make it worse. So anyway, I'm going to the doctor on Friday. I'll keep y'all posted on how that goes. Traffic's kind of bad. So anyway, we're going to start wrapping this up here. Anything else you want to talk about, Jeffrey?
No, just...
Oh, hold on. You got to get in the camera. Hold on.
No, just like you said, keep up with your numbers and let's try to be aware of what's happening. Not saying you need to be, every time you eat something. I mean, unless you have a medical condition that you need to keep track of, like your blood sugar and stuff like that. But just be aware of what's going on with your body. And
do you think most of your male friends are aware of their numbers?
No, some of them, I know a couple of them that are pretty on point, but others they just kind of go by.
Out of 10, how many are like really know their numbers? Out of 10 of your male friends?
Probably about 2.
Yeah,
3.
I'm thinking it too.
Yeah, 2. So
I'm thinking 2 or 3.
Yeah. So I don't want to be, at least try not to be. You're just walking around, the next thing you fall out from something and you don't know what it was. So that's what I'm trying to keep up with my numbers. I think I mentioned a few weeks ago when we did our annual visit at the end of December the last year, or the previous year, December, and I didn't know I know what my numbers are now. And I could, the graph or the chart of the history, I could see the changes of what the good results, my A1C and HDL and LDL and all the cholesterol, all that stuff had come down. I'm like, ooh, I didn't even know. I thought they had, like I think I mentioned before in the live a few weeks ago, I thought they had, excuse me, no, that's live, I'm sorry. I thought they may have got the wrong blood, because I was like, ooh, that was so, because it changed so dramatically. But but it's just being aware of just staying away from a lot of sweets and stuff like that. And I've been eating a lot of, taking a lot of protein, like chicken breast, a lot of salmon. I eat that pretty regular, and I am my goal is to try to probably lose another 20 pounds. Now I just got to get back on the horse, consistent and determined, because I know how to level off now. I know what to do. Meaning, if I eat this, this is what it'll do to me. If I stay away from that, things like that. So, if that makes sense, so I know how to gauge myself. So now that I know how to do, now I just got to get to that next level and get that, and stay where I want to be at. If that makes sense. So I got some packages. But anyway, that's the story, folks. Kimmy.
All right, so we're gonna wrap it up, guys, because we just finished. Gonna go in here and do dinner, see what's up, and I will see you guys sometime tomorrow. I hope you are having a good day. Again, just a little chit chat here, and again, know your numbers, guys. Just know your numbers, okay? Well, thanks for hanging out with us for a little while. Again, I'm Kimmy, and that is
This is Jeff.
bye. See y'all soon, okay? Have an
Sayonara.
amazing day out there or
Sayonara.
evening. Bye. Y'all see I'm still wearing my coat. It's hot. I mean cold. It's cold. Okay, bye guys.